Do you know why God will place forbidden tree in Eden? God placed a forbidden tree in a perfect world. Why would a loving God do that? The answer reveals how God defines love, and it may change how you see obedience forever. Just follow me. Allow me to take you on this journey. Genesis 2 tells us something striking. God planted a garden filled with abundance, beauty, provision, freedom, and delight. And then God said something unexpected. Of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat. Why would God place a restriction in a perfect world? Why put a no in the middle of yes? Why allow the possibility of disobedience at all? Here is the answer that changes everything. Because love requires choice, and obedience must be voluntary, not by force. Without choice, there is no love at all. There is only control. There is only programming. There is only compliance. God did not create humanity to function like robots or machines that obey automatically. He desired relationship, real relationship. And relationship requires freedom. The forbidden tree was not a flaw in creation. It was proof that God trusted humanity with responsibility. Responsibility. Obedience only has meaning when disobedience is possible. Trust only exists when autonomy exists. If Adam could not choose wrongly, he could not truly choose God. Listen again. If Adam could not choose wrongly, he could not truly choose God. So the tree was not a temptation trap. It was a trust test. It was a trust test. It asks one simple question. Will you trust God's word even when you don't fully understand it? Notice this. God did not hide the tree. God did not confuse the instruction. God was very, very clear. Love is not proven by ignorance. Love is proven by obedience in the presence of options. And this is where Eden speaks to us today. We often say we want intimacy with God, but we resist boundaries. We want blessing without restraints, freedom without submission, relationship without obedience. But the scripture teaches us something uncomfortable. Love that cannot say no to self, cannot say yes to God. Every boundary God places is not limitation, it is an invitation. An invitation to trust His wisdom over our appetite, His perspective over our impulse. Even today, God still places forbidden trees in our lives, not because He's cruel, but because He is relational. Every boundary still asks the same question Eden asked. Will you trust me, or will you define good and evil for yourself? Will you define good and evil for yourself? Because love requires choice, and obedience must always be voluntary. God's mysteries are not hidden to keep us out. They are revealed to those willing to listen. Are you listening? If you have difficult questions you want me to answer, please drop them at the comment section. Please remember to subscribe and press the notification button.